do. Lower to the grave, tell you like it is to your face, she don't play. Aries chick down for it all, know that she a boss. No competition, no loss. From the Midwest to the A, autumn got you tuning in, no delay. Ooh, get you right every time. Keep you laughing on a dime. Tell you truth, no lies, so you can live your best life. Cover all topics, no limits. Got something for your mama and your children, no holding back. No gimmicks, coming on strong, get straight to business. Oh yeah.
What she wanna do?
Live life, live life,
She
live
do
life.
what she wanna do.
Live life, live life, live life.
What she wanna do.
Live life, live life,
She
live
do
life.
what she wanna do.
Live life, live life, live life. Live life, live life.
Hey, it's your girl Autumn, and I welcome you back to the Lit Life Podcast, where I encourage you to live your life autonomously. It's episode 73, y'all. I've recorded a lot more than 73 episodes. I have a bunch of bonus episodes, but I really probably need to start thinking about what I'm gonna do for my 100th episode and see like where it falls and all that good stuff. That's kind of exciting. Yeah. Who would have thought? But anyways, I'm back for another week of the Lit Life Podcast, and I just told myself, I tell myself this every week. So when I record by myself, it's like I'm forever waiting to the last minute. Y'all know I be procrastinating. Y'all know I am. I started a Facebook group back when Facebook was cool. It was like Procrastinators Unite. I was in college. It was like right when you were able to start getting groups or whatever, and it was like Procrastinators United, because what I'm trying to say is it's the last minute. So y'all are probably hearing this like right after I record it. But anyways, so I'm trash. All right. Let me go ahead and just get started with the show. Welcome back. Welcome to any new listeners. I hope that I have some new listeners out there. I hope that you guys have been catching up with Podcast Happy Hour. It's been a blast. We've been having a good time. And I think we've done like 10 so far. So we're coming up on a year as well. So we're gonna, get that popping, and I'll tell y'all a little bit more about Podcast Happy Hour at the end of the show. Running for my life. So this week, if you didn't hear the episode last week I told everybody that I was back working out. I'm waking up early in the morning, so I'm waking up a couple of hours before I actually have to be up to either go run or to work out, to do like an in-home workout or whatever. And I have to get up 2 hours earlier because I have to sit for like 40 minutes, or not necessarily sit, but like it takes me, I have to pull myself out the bed, and then I get out the bed and I like freshen up, and then I have to sit down again. Like I have to sit in the recliner and just, I don't know what I be doing. Maybe just like pondering life, or like really wishing I was back in the bed. And then sometimes I fight with myself because I'll be like, man, I'm about to get the fuck back in this bed. And then it just is. So anyways, and then I do a workout that's between 30 and 45 minutes, depending on how Greg feel and what he sends to me to work out. So sometimes they be a little bit shorter, sometimes they be longer. So, but I try to keep my runs around 45 minutes. So, but anyway, so I did that last week. This week, I got three in, and I got a run. I went for a run on Monday, and it was actually my best run. This has been the best run of the year. And when I say best, I don't mean like fast. I just mean continuous. So I actually ran almost 3 miles. I probably would have done 3 miles had I still had, had I not gotten home already. But about yeah, it was close to 3 miles run, and I ran it continuously. So I didn't stop. I didn't take any walking stops or any walking breaks or anything like that. So that's a huge deal because I have not been able to do that in a year. So I'm making progress, and I was very proud of myself, and I made sure that I posted it for everybody to see. And yeah, I mean, it feels good. So then on Tuesday, I did one of Greg's workouts. And it was upper body, and I still feel it right now. Today is Thursday. My whole upper body still hurts, but I guess that's I guess that's how it's just gonna have to be. And Wednesday, I wasn't really feeling well. Like even today, like my stomach has been doing some weird stuff or whatever. And you know what I'm saying? I ain't really trying to be out caught slipping with, your stomach hurting. So I didn't run at all yesterday. I don't know why I keep coughing, guys. But my I know my allergies been like tearing me up lately. So that's might be a part of it. But anyways, so then today, guys, I go out and I'm still not feeling my best, right? I made myself go. It was a little bit later in the morning because I didn't work today. It was a little bit later in the morning, which means it was it was more hot, you know what I'm saying, than it would be if I would have gone out a couple of hours earlier. So I'm irritated. I'm already talking myself out of it like I do with anything else. But I go out and I tried to run a little bit and I just wasn't feeling it. So I was like, you know what? Just walk. You'll be fine, whatever have you. So first and foremost, I am watching like I don't know, what is this? Billboard, iHeart Awards. Sorry, this sidetrack. And Meg was on here in this gold dress. Like, I'm gonna need to pay attention to that here shortly. But she looked good, y'all. If y'all ain't all right, sorry, sidetracked. Anyways, so today I go out, couldn't run. So I was like, all right, I'll walk out, make sure I do at least 2 miles. So I'm doing these 2 miles. And I'm probably about half a mile away from the house coming back. This black late model Jeep Cherokee, like it had to be like brand new. I mean, unless he went and just got it waxed today, like it had to be brand new. I'm walking one way, he's coming the opposite way, right? So he's like going the opposite way. And was he on the other side? No, he wasn't on the other side of the street. He was on the same side. So older white man. So he's blowing at me. Now, I don't know who all these random people are that feel like it's like, I don't know. I don't want to say it's bad like to blow at somebody while they're running or whatever. I just think that sometimes it kind of, you just be like, unless it's somebody or so sometimes it could just be a little weird is what I'm saying. I'm not saying not to do it, you know what I'm saying, but it's just kind of weird sometimes. Last week when I was running, a girl literally pulled off of the street and gave me a card, like, got out of her car to give me a card. And I just looked at that damn card today and it's about some damn tummy tea or some bullshit. Like, you interrupted my run for that. But anyways, what was I even saying? Okay, so he was going the opposite way. I'm walking towards my house. He's going away from my house and he's blowing. And I looked, but I didn't, I'm like, whatever. I get up the street a little bit. Do y'all know this man turned around? He turned around, okay, came back and was like, waving his hand to get me to come to the car. Like he just kept, like he was holding up traffic. Somebody blew. I looked and I'm like, the fuck no. Like what the fuck are you doing? Like no. And like waved him away. But I'm thinking to myself, like, I ain't got my gun. I ain't got nothing. I ain't got no type of nothing on me. Let me get somebody on the phone so that, you know what I'm saying? Like, just in case this dumbass dude comes back, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what's going to happen. So I hit the video chat, hit the video call for the group chat, for the podcast happy hour group chat. Listen, when I tell y'all this the perfect episode, because these niggas is loyal. It's the middle of the day. Like, people are in stores working. People are at home working. People are just doing all types of stuff in the middle of the day. And I can hit that fucking video and somebody is going to pick it up every single time. Okay? When we talking about loyalty, this is what I be talking about. But anyway, they picked it up. I'm telling them what happened. They like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, we have a whole emergency plan. Like, we have a plan. If anything, if we were to witness anything happen to any of us, we got a whole fucking shakedown, right? So I tell them what happened, and I'm like, okay, y'all, I think he's gone, because he turned around, he turned the corner because the people behind him was blowing. But the way that he turned, it's like when you drive up that street, it basically just comes back to the street that you're at, you know, that you turned off of. So I had to keep looking around because I'm like, okay, his Jeep is going to show up again or whatever. But then I was like, okay, y'all, I think, you know what I'm saying? I think he's gone, and, you know, everything is cool. You know, I'll let y'all know when I get back to the house. They was like, no, we just gonna stay on this video call with you till you get home. I mean, ain't no big deal. So I say all that to say that I guess, you know, they said I could probably get some pepper spray or something, but I just feel like if I'm have to be attacked, I need to just be able to shoot. So my gun is small enough. I've taken it with me on runs and walks before. I guess I just have to maybe get used to it. Cause man, I might have to shoot some damn body. Like, what is wrong with these people? Like, what is wrong with these people? Somebody said I probably fumbled the bag because he probably wanted a sugar baby. But I'm gonna tell y'all what. I could definitely be a sugar baby, but I'm not about to be no sugar baby for no white man. Like, y'all should know better than that. So that's that on that. So anyways, get to it, I guess. Shut the fuck up. God damn, nigga. So it's everybody's favorite part of the show. It is the Shut the Fuck Up Award. And with this award is you basically can just tell whoever you feel that need to shut the fuck up to shut the fuck up. It could be a person, it could be an organization, it could be a group of people, it could be a clique, it could be hell, whatever. I mean, as long as it's on the lines of telling them to shut the fuck up, then that's what we gonna do. So today, and I, you know, a lot of my shut the fuck ups come from Twitter, and I never, unless maybe it's like a, you know, political figure or some shit, I never really like say who they are. Like, if it's just a normal Twitter person, especially if it's just something that's just like, y'all don't even need to get this attention or whatever. So this dumbass dude gets on Al B. Shore's internet, dialed in, clicked on the bird, and said, "I'm sorry, but loving remote work is some sick shit. If you hate the commute, job, and your coworkers, just say that. Start a union, move elsewhere. But collapsing the workplace into the rest of your life is neoliberalism. sweetie, what the fuck are you even talking about? First, that's my first question. Like, let me tell y'all who's mad about working from home. These motherfuckers that don't like their house. The people that don't like their house, who are not comfortable in their homes, or who do not feel like being around their fucking family all day, or their spouse or their kids. And I get it. But to go on a whole rant and telling people that they're sick because they love to work from home, I mean, it just doesn't. I don't get it. Okay. I've probably said this a million times before on this podcast. I love working from home. I love working from home. I love the flexibility of it. I love being able to have some sort of work-life balance. I love not having to sit in traffic. I love rolling out of the bed at 8:55 and turning the computer on so that it'll be up and ready by 9:00. Like, there's so many perks, but there are downsides, right? Like, if you're anything like me, you live alone, and you do miss that human interaction. You know what I'm saying? Like, there are, I mean, I guess there's a balance, and depending on who you are, I really can understand and I can see it from all sides. But for somebody to come on fucking Al B. Sure's internet and dial in and click on the Bird app and say that you're sick, like, because you like working from home, and then he gonna say start a union. Nigga, what is you talking about? Right? Can you please explain to me what is happening here? Like, what are you even talking about at all? So anyways, he shut the fuck up. Also, honorable mention, everybody talking about these fucking payment plans. So there's a whole debate going on Twitter about people who are paying using payment plans to do anything, to live their life, and it's costing them more, and you couldn't afford it, and all this, that, and the other. How about y'all shut the fuck up? Okay, just like I posted on Twitter, you know what I'm saying, every trip out of the country that I've been on has been paid on a payment plan. Like, I'm not ashamed of that shit. I am the payment. People will tell you I am the payment plan queen. If there's a payment plan, I don't care if I do got all the money. I don't care. If it's 0% interest, y'all about to get these couple of dollars every month. I don't care. Like, I just didn't understand. Like, why are people always in other people's pockets? Can you mind your own fucking pockets? It's that simple. Like, anyways, so in my Michael Scott voice, loyalty. What is loyalty? So I, just like I've been doing with all of my words, I look the word up, because sometimes you can know a word and you can kind of know what it means, but you can't explain it. And sometimes I felt a little bit like loyalty was one of those words, but I went on ahead and looked it up and looked for what I felt like was the best definition, and it was from Merriam-Webster's dictionary, and I feel like I lost it. Hold on. Okay, that was it. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. Okay. Okay. So, loyalty, noun, the quality or state of being true and constant in support of someone or something. That to me felt like the best definition. The quality or state of being true and constant in support of someone or something. I thought this was a good word because first of all, it's a word that's thrown around an awful lot, and I don't think it should be. And I think people misuse it, and I think people use the word loyalty or the concept of loyalty to manipulate people or to, basically do them dirty, and I don't like that shit. So I felt like it was, I just wanted to come here and just talk about a couple of different forms of loyalty, right? So, or types of loyalty. So when I was thinking about this episode, because these episodes with the words, I'm actually like writing notes and looking up shit, like research and stuff. So prior to the show, because y'all know I don't do that shit. I felt like the very first thing that came to mind was brand loyalty, right? And it's a perfect week for me to talk about brand loyalty. So, for instance, I owned a Jeep. I owned a Jeep Liberty at one point in time. I miss my little Jeep too. I be feeling like just trying to find a used one because I really loved it. But anyways, after I sold my Jeep, I got a Chrysler 300. They're a part of the same brand, right? Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep. I feel like it's somebody else in there. So I keep saying that when it's time for me to get a new car, I'm like, I need them to come out with something that I really like, because like over the last years, like I have not seen a car, and actually I think I want an SUV next time, but we'll see. I haven't seen anything that I've really liked aside from like the Wrangler. Like there's certain, my son will be able to tell you about all this shit. There's some version of the Wrangler that I like. I can't even tell you what it is, but anyways, I'm like, if push comes to shove, I'll get that. But if there's another brand of a car like that catches my eye before then, it's like I'm gonna feel just a little bad, and I don't know why, because this is my money I'm spending to making these folks rich, but it feels funny, right? I said it's a perfect week to talk about it because one of the brands that I've supported for, gosh, what, over 10 years now is Samsung. As soon as I had that very first Galaxy, whatever phone Galaxy it was, and I stuck with every single well, not every single one. I would get them every other year or whatever, but I think I got the odd ones. Yeah, I think it was all like odd ones, all the way up until now, where I have the 20 plus. Like it didn't go to 11, y'all. I had like the 9, but it didn't go. It went to 10, but it didn't go to 11. They just skipped to 20 because it was 2020, I guess. Whatever. So I have that phone. I'll continue to purchase Samsung phones because I really like them. Like I wouldn't get anything else Android. Like I just wouldn't see myself. I mean, listen, if BlackBerry came back out with some shit, I might have to get them. I might have to get them because I really wish I still had my BlackBerry Messenger. So, but aside from that, like I don't think that I'm going to, be switching it to anything else. I wouldn't get any other type of Android, and I'm for damn sure not getting anything Apple. So I have this Samsung phone. And then my Fitbit was been acting a fool for like the past year. So it was time for me to upgrade. So I had been looking at the Samsung watch. Well, over the time of me looking for the Samsung watch, Samsung dropped their Galaxy Book Pro. What is it? Galaxy Pro 360 or whatever. Now Samsung has had laptops, and which is something that's funny that some people don't know. Like I was telling my friend, she was like, I didn't even know they had laptops. But yes, before the last laptop I got was a Microsoft Surface, and I had narrowed it down between that and a Samsung. So like I already had my eye set on Samsung, but you know what I'm saying? So anyway, Samsung drops this video in the middle of the day one day talking about they live on YouTube putting out their new shit. So I just sat up here and watched it and then got all hype about it. And I was like, you know what? It's time for me to go ahead because my Surface was giving me problems. There's something wrong with the power source and it's out of warranty. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, okay, let me go ahead and upgrade or whatever. And so I did. So now I have this, and then I had a $150 credit. So I went on ahead and got the watch. So now I'm Samsung everything. But they didn't piss me off already because I wasn't even supposed to be talking about all this. Let's just say they pissed me off. Do I quit them now? You know what I'm saying? It's like, what do you do? No. In this case, I don't, because first of all, I don't feel like sending the laptop back. I found an alternative to my issue and I'll do that. But their customer service really pissed me off. Now, that type of loyalty is going to be a little bit different than loyalty that you'll have with a romantic partner, right? So this is where we get into the cloudiness, I feel, of loyalty. A lot of people, you see the memes, you see the tweets, you see folks Facebooking about, why, these hoes ain't loyal, and who can you really be loyal to, and is she loyal, fellas? And a lot of times the people that's like putting this shit up are people who are really, really trash, because how loyal a person can be loyal to you and not be with you. Like, if you cheat on somebody and they decide to leave and you say they're not loyal, what is wrong with you? You see this so many times. Like, people, I've never understood how folks will go to jail and expect somebody to, like, they doing 10 years or some shit and expect somebody to like be this quote unquote loyal down bitch for them. I don't understand that. So if she leave, or if she cheat, or if she do whatever, she's not loyal to him. It's foggy, right? It's like, if I don't know what I'm saying. Because sometimes it's just so like weird that people use that. You can't. Why would it be okay to be loyal, quote unquote, to somebody who's doing you wrong? And it's the same for friendships. We hold on to these friendships in light of just, and is it being loyal? Or is it just because we just want to be friends? Or, okay, let's go back to the definition, because the quality or state of being true and constant in support of someone or something. So you can do all of that stuff. Like, you can still be supportive of someone who, like, okay, say for instance, somebody has a product. Say for instance, you had a friend and your friend has a product and you like that product, or you don't like the product. I don't know, but you share the information about the product, right? That's being being supportive, and you're continuing to do it. You're continuing to do it. You and that person have a falling out, but you still sharing their information, whatever have you. That's loyalty. That's what the definition is saying, right? Like, that's somebody that's like truly, they were loyal before you did whatever you did, right? But why do people make it so that it's wrong? Like, why do people look down on folks when they fuck up, and the loyal person is like, all right, I'm out of here? Like, how are people looking down on that's a to stay there, to stay in those type of situations doesn't make sense, right? It doesn't make sense. It does not make sense to stay with someone on account of being loyal, and you ain't happy. Like, you're whatever the situation may be, you're not happy. In the situation with Samsung, I am very happy with all of my products. It has nothing to do with the way things are working. And like, I'm very satisfied with my new laptop. I'm happy I have it, which is why I'm not going to send it back. Like, I'm happy. I've been happy with their phones for years and years. I've never really had a problem. If I did, I got a new phone. Like, but what if what if this wasn't the first time that they fucked up? Like, what if every phone that I've ever gotten from them, that I've spent hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars on, was defected? Every single one. Like, they always had to send me a new one. Wouldn't you be sick and tired of that shit too? Like, business. It just doesn't make any sense, right? Like, so I say all of that. And my last form. Let me throw this one out there, because I need a fucking clown mask to talk about this. Loyalty to sports teams. Okay, it'll kill you. It will kill you. Ask me. Like, every time, every season, I'm like, boom, Dallas don't gonna do good. We gonna be all right. We gonna see something this year. And every season I've been getting let down, and I'm fucking tired. And I already said that I about to just go ahead and be a full-fledged Browns fan. Like, why am I being loyal to them? Why am I being loyal to them? Because it's just in me? Because it's just like, I don't know, but they get on my damn nerve. I'm a depressed fan, and I'm just here. I can't even lie. I can't even lie about it. Like, sometimes it's depressing. Like, can we advance in the playoffs? Like, I don't know. But y'all know, because I'm sure it's a few of y'all out here that got some teams that y'all really sick of rooting for, right? So that was random, right? That was very, very random. A very, very, very random talk about loyalty. And if I had the time, or if I felt like figuring it out, I would definitely roll in that damn Loyalty by Kendrick Lamar. But I really don't have any. But in the song, a couple of things that were said in the song. He says, tell me who you're loyal to. Is it money? Is it fame? Is it weed? Is it drink? Is it coming down with the loud pipes in the rain? Poetry. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all see how I just went on ahead and gave y'all a little bit of poetry. You know, Rihanna came in like, tell me who you're loyal to. Do it start with your woman or your man? These are valid fucking questions too. When it comes to loyalty, like you really need to ask yourself, who are you really loyal to? Are you loyal to yourself? But listen to what Rihanna said. And I'm gonna let y'all go. She said, does it end with your family and friends? Or are you loyal to yourself in advance? Tell me who you're loyal to. Is it anybody that you would lie for? Anybody you would slide for? Anybody you would die for? That's what God's for. Bars. And she wasn't lying. I mean, it's something to think about. Like, who are you loyal to and why? Why are you loyal to these people? What you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it's worth it's worth a mental evaluation of it, because a lot of us are loyal to a lot of people and a lot of things that do not deserve that shit. And that's just that on that. So that's it, and that's all. Just want to remind you about Podcast Happy Hour. So last week we had Podcast Happy Hour. I think it was on May 22nd. So the link will be in the show notes. I have to actually reminded myself to put that on the playlist. Make sure you check all of my pod sisters out. Jay Book from Jay's Quick 3, Audrey from Odd Tales, and Chris from Shenanigans with Friends, and Tamra. We was on there harmonizing Tamra's name on the last Podcast Happy Hour. So y'all make sure y'all go check that out. It was funny at per usual. We do that once a month around the third weekend of the month. It could be a Friday, it could be a Saturday, but you guys will know at least a week or two in advance. I think Tamra, yep, it's Tamra's turn next time. And it'll be lit. So I'll let y'all know once we get a date nailed down what we're gonna do with that. But aside from that, I hope that you guys have a great holiday weekend. It's Memorial Day weekend. I hope that you have a couple of days off and you're able to just chill the fuck out and eat some good ass food and all of that good stuff. So that's all I have, though. So until you see or hear me again, peace.